Well, the new morning comes, and
What do we do with that?
you guys, it's busy in the calf this morning. The workers are getting their food, getting ready to leave to go do their road work.
I'm just munching.
And the next morning, Jamna, she shows up at your table.
What was that?
Are you guys there?
Yeah.
You guys went to...
We want food.
Okay, I thought you were sleeping.
I want to get my full 8 hours because I don't want to.
He's not there.
I don't want to have exhaustion.
That's right, we didn't get full 8 hours. I'm gonna sleep for the full
Okay.
8 hours. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
You need to sleep. You guys are having some breakfast.
Although no,
Jamna
you can
comes up.
still eat, can't you? Like, what is it so long rest?
Rest is
Well, a long rest is defined as non-strenuous activity.
We can sit and eat.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be considered
so-
part of a long rest, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so let's
okay.
go let's go eat.
When-
You guys all listen. You guys aren't there yet. You two are sitting down with Jamna.
When we
She
get
says, "Good morning."
good morning to you as well, Gemna. When we get our food or whatever, can I like make sure there's nothing in it?
She's like, she's looking at you, watching you do that. Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely.
Deception or what?
He rolled a nat 20, so shouldn't he be able to...
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll whatever you like. It's an intelligence check. You
Intelligence?
can't see anything.
7.
You don't find anything. She says, there was some excitement.
There was. Apparently someone done diddly got stabbed.
That's too bad.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I might have been investigating the cards. Somebody might have got into my way. That's nor here nor there.
Right? Fair.
It's a dragon cultist. I know they're the cult of the dragon. I know they're up to something.
Oh, they definitely are.
Can I ask?
Don't ask me if you can ask. Just ask.
I asked Gemna if she thinks breakfast food is safe to eat.
Just say, like...
You're paranoid. Just eat it.
You'll be fine.
Okay, so I eat it.
Okay, so you eat it.
They have guards in the warehouse now.
They're guarding something in that strong room, aren't they?
Probably. I mean, why else would you have guards in there?
At this point, do me and Rob come in?
Well, Jake and Rob, they're nowhere near here.
How about
They're in
Ren
another
and
realm.
Quill?
But Bucket and Quill.
Bucket and Quill.
At this point, you guys, if you want to enter, you can, but you can see Nariel. As you guys come up the stairs, you see Nariel and Jamna talking quietly. And you see Pluto kind of hunched over his bowl with his arm around it.
Crazy night, am I right?
I'm gonna feed some of it to my pet mouse.
So, how's
You guys
Gar-
all of a sudden you see this guy, he's got this mouse in his hand and he's like spoon feeding his mouse. Anyway, yeah,
Crazy night, right?
apparently.
Yeah.
So I see you guys did an excellent job on guard duty last night.
We did a fantastic job.
It was going quite well until we were interrupted by somebody.
Listen,
I was just doing what I was told. You guys had me. Ariel told me to check the starter.
I said it was an idea. I didn't tell you to check it, but yeah, I didn't play it. That's my bad.
Either way, there has to be another way we can get in.
that door through the warehouse is the only way in.
Can't go through the wall.
Why don't we just make our own
There's a
door?
crap ton of boxes we can
And
walk
you
in.
want to have bog luck and all the cards down on your head.
No. That's our only way in.
Listen, you guys.
Hang on. This
Listen.
place is over top, right? Why don't we just go through the floor?
This is all Cult of the Dragon stuff going on here. I want to know what's going on. I want to know just as much as you do what they're hiding. Damn rats, they kept me up all night! Damn it! Squawking and talking and scraping and scratching. Can't get no sleep.
You have any charm abilities?
You can hear this Grizzled
Mind
Pete
control.
yelling this off in the distance.
Wizards.
I think we should investigate those rats.
At which point you see
was
you
taking
see these
suspicion they're not
you see
rats.
this a group of these dragon cultists come in. Everybody needs to roll a perception check if you're watching these dragon cultists.
Perception.
Yeah.
10.
Nope. 7.
What's your passive?
16.
What's your passive perception?
16.
15.
14.
I rolled a 16, and I have a 16 passive.
There's
I rolled 16 too.
There's a guy with this group of cultists. They sit down, they get their breakfast, they sit down at the table, and Grizzled Pete is just like railing on these guys. You guys are too loud, you need to keep quiet when you're asleep. All you do is talk. They're like, shut up, old man. And the guy you see in the cloak, you seem to recognize that cloak.
Is it the cloak from the prison thing? The slave trade?
You can roll me an intelligence check
Better make it high.
with advantage.
That is 15.
Yes. You recognize this cloak. Do you want to tell anybody?
Yeah. Nariel, Gemna, Quill, Nash.
Pluto.
Nash.
Pluto.
Nah.
Why you guys always call me the wrong name? First you guys complained that I was always playing girls.
That's
now
a slaver.
now I'm a guy and you won't even call me by my right name.
The one in the purple cloak, he's a slaver. He bought my friend.
Time for confrontation.
No.
Who?
Purple cloak over there, don't stare.
Well, I'm just gonna stare. I'm gonna glare.
She just kind of does one of these. She's not even looking that direction. She's like, that's a red wizard of Thay.
Yeah.
What's a red wizard of Thay doing with the dragon cultists?
I'm just not doing anything now.
I don't care, but he bought my friend and has him fighting in
He's a minion of Zastam. Zastam is the most powerful lich in all the realms.
Then why is he here?
That's my question.
Well,
Why are you guys following these people?
we're not. He's following us.
Dragon cult deals with liches.
Powerful lich, resurrecting a dragon.
Maybe they're angry that they're not using their lich powers anymore.
It could be that they're trying to win over the favor of a lich to have a powerful resurrection spell with them.
Ooh, right. Or maybe if they're going for this whole team that thing. Maybe they need a wizard. Maybe they need a group of wizards to
Open up a portal.
open up the portal.
All 5
Kill him now?
lances. No, he's too powerful for us. He would kill us in an instant. Isn't that right, Gemna?
They're not without their means. And generally, there's either they're expatriates who are doing work for Zastam, or they're expats who are on the run from Zastam. There's a lot of red wizards that hang out in these part of the realms, here in Faerun. And they hang out here just to get away from him. His rule is iron-fisted. If you don't pull the line, you don't live long enough to tell the tale.
Speaking of Iron Fist, why don't we go show him our iron fists and ask where our friend is.
We can't do that.
Why? That's
Which
why
friend?
we're here.
Which friend is that?
That's why we're on this. We're here to find Boar.
We can't do
Boar. Who's Boar?
We were supposed to that's right, we were supposed to compare notes after the
Yes. Where were you?
But no,
I was
so
in
we're
my
gonna get
room.
all stabby.
Fair enough.
That's where I told you to meet.
Well, we had some excitement last night.
Yes. Well, short rundown, Boar is a barbarian from the north. He is a good guy and got sold into slavery and now fights in slave pits.
You know this for a fact.
That's what I heard when we were talking with the purple coat. I like that coat.
It's actually a cloak.
I like that cloak.
Yeah, you don't
Take
want
from
nothing.
him.
You don't want nothing to do with it.
It's a nice cloak.
It's a magic cloak.
Why don't we,
I don't think it's magical. It's just nice.
Ashes burns and he goes to bed.
They killed him. They bloody killed him. They just killed him. And you can hear this commotion coming from this table. Your passive perception tells you that it's the guard that was with him on the roof. It's his buddy.
Oh, that's sad. That's actually really sad all of a sudden.
Those bastards killed him. I know it was them. I know it. All of a sudden, all 6 of them, minus the guy in the cloak, are looking at your table.
Oh, this isn't good.
It was them. It was them.
Why was it us?
What are we supposed to have done now?
What's happening?
You guys can hear this off in the distance. They're on the other side of the room. They're looking in your direction. His friends are trying to keep him calm
Oh, so
at the
Nobody
table,
else
trying to
Let's
keep
just
him.
not engage.
don't engage.
It was them, I tell you. It was them. There you can hear them, like, telling this guy to hush up. And
Don't make false accusations.
Ow.
you guys are you're eating your breakfast?
I'm still feeding my
I'm
mouse.
getting pretty pissed off. We've just been accused of being murderers.
Just one loudmouth doesn't really.
Let's choose the road of no confrontation right now. Tensions are high, everybody's freaking out, and
We also
obviously his best friend was just murdered. So let's not,
Just wait, you'll get your turn.
Under my breath, I just
Who said that?
Roll perception check.
can we just
Just him.
No.
23.
It's coming from across the room.
can I, like, under my breath, just like, but like.
Don't ask me, just say it.
We're being threatened.
Okay, under my breath, but loud enough for only our table to hear. I say, how about we not draw attention to ourselves, Sai?
That's what we're doing.
It's more so directed towards her.
You do well. He's probably right. They're tougher than they look. These guys are well trained. Listen.
Magic button is the bush.
Listen.
If he says one more thing.
Wait, which one?
You
is
can still hear kind of a commotion, but it's not as loud anymore.
the guy accusing us? Is he the one we tricked with the rock, or
Yeah.
It's one of them.
no? But like the original one,
They were together.
yeah, but one of them was like, "Look, this rock just moved."
Yeah.
That's
it
one
was-
of the one that's dead, right?
Is
Yeah.
that the dead one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's his buddy.
Oh,
Like, whoa.
You feel like you have that relationship with them, and
I missed that.
It's like, whoa.
I feel like we could have been good friends.
It's the guy that it was.
Can invisible place another
It's the
rock
guy
there?
that's whoa. That's the guy that's like
What? The
It was
rock
him.
moved? No.
it's
Rocks
him.
don't move.
Turn
It's him.
invisible and place another rock.
It's him who's angry,
Oh.
and he's directing his
Anger directly at us.
Mostly, yeah, at you guys. But you're not sure who.
Let's hope it's just...
Fireball the whole kitchen.
I'm
At
pretty
which
sure
point you
it's-
can hear Grizzled Pete talking to himself again.
What's he saying?
Just
Nonsense.
nonsense about rats and scratching and just noise coming from the floor, and
Do you think they mind spike Grizzle Pete? That's why he's insane?
you don't know.
No, I
he
think
just
they're doing something to the strong room at night.
Probably.
I mean, if it's coming from the floor.
so.
Are they done saying things?
Oh, they're still talking. They're trying to calm their friend down.
Yeah. Let's leave before he gets too riled up.
You guys are getting up to leave.
Yeah.
As you guys get up, you see Arded and Bogluck come up for breakfast.
Morning beers.
Yeah, for morning ale and gruel. They call out the roster. Bog calls out the roster for the road crew and like the guys who are going to work, and they start getting up to leave.
Is there a guard roster that's being said?
You guys aren't on it.
Okay.
There is a road roster for these guys that guards go out, and
We're main camp.
right now, yeah, you guys might get posted out there, but right now, and these 6 guys get up and they leave, and their friend gets up with them. He goes too, and you can see him talking intently with what seems to be one of those guards. And the guard seems to be nodding and saying, yeah, okay, well, yeah, like he's like giving like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And that guy, he leaves. And you guys,
Were we following him out? Because we were getting up to leave too.
you guys actually, you guys all kind of get up at the same time. And you see this kind of going on, and I'm assuming you guys are kind of leaving before everybody else.
Trying to get out.
Yeah, you
Probably
guys are
as
leaving
fast as
before.
we can.
Yeah. So what are you guys gonna do with your day? You guys seem to have night shift.
Woo.
Are you gonna sleep? What are you gonna do?
Do we want to scout the area?
At some point, the humans are gonna have to sleep.
And
gnomes.
AKA me.
We got a
I'd say our best bet is to just... We can't do much because we're still on long rest.
Anyone got a card game?
I guess we still have like probably another 3 hours of rest.
Yeah, we got another 3 hours because the meal probably took
so
an
you
hour.
guys are gonna hang out.
So we got another
Yeah.
3 hours of
Sure.
just card games.
So you guys are gonna hang out in your room, or are you
Yeah, I
gonna...
can just take out some dice and we can gamble. Anybody
Just
wanna
in your
take up
room?
a gamble?
No. I pull out from my pack. I pull out this.
Are you guys going back to your room?
I pull out this leather-bound tome with a list of rules, and I pull out a little mat and little figures and some dice.
And we're
There we
playing
go.
D&D!
Right on. Are you guys gonna? What are you guys gonna play? What's the game called?
D&D.
Might and Magic.
Might Magic. Oh right. Well, explain the rules to your friends.
Oh, they
Down
have
for
a
some little M&M?
yeah.
I pull out my leather-bound M&M
So
book.
on the back of this cart right here, this is you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jamna's like hanging out with you.
Alright.
Jenna, you want to play
And
some M&M?
She's like, I'm down.
Yeah,
Explain
M&M!
the rules of Might and Magic.
All right.
I'm gonna go read a book over here.
Okay.
Wow.
No imagination.
Lame.
But it's
Alright,
what you
so
would
it's easy. You have a a little character. Draw out a map. I guide you guys through a story. We used to do this out in the woods.
Oh, I already got a character written up.
All right.
I'm playing Buck Renly.
Man, you have no imagination.
Wait, what I really want to know his name.
Jamna's like, can I make a character too?
Yeah, man.
Right on. What kind of characters can I be?
Alright, well, you can be all sorts of characters. We have a fighting type.
Just wait.
We have a healing type.
You have an office worker.
Yes.
You have an office worker. You have a civil servant. You have a
Civil servant.
You have a doctor.
a doctor, a police
builder.
officer.
A builder.
You have a builder. Actually, I like that. You have
Yeah,
a construction worker. You have
A cowboy
Banker?
and an Indian, like are these like the village people?
Banker, lawyer.
And
you have a
banker.
lawyer. You have
There
a
is-
banker.
yeah.
You have a who's really scuzzy? What's a really scuzzy type?
A lawyer, a banker, a
A
politician.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Or can be
politician class?
politician. Yeah.
Oh, I want to be a politician.
Alright, so this is in this far off, wacky, mystical, magical future, right? So
Wow.
they have these devices, they're like carts, but they're horseless. What? Yeah, they have like a horse, like under, like in them, that like in a magical horse inside of them.
But it's
that
not
powers
just
it
one
along.
horse. It's like
300.
5,000 horses.
300.
Yeah, it's like 300 horses.
Oh, 300. That sounds. That's
500 horsepower.
What?
Yeah.
They put 500 horses in a cart. How?
Magic.
Wow. I want to be that magic user.
The
That's
thing
what I
is,
wanna
though,
be.
it's not just one person can drive it. Anybody can drive it. What? Anybody.
How do they drive it?
Well, usually when you turn about 16, you go through lessons, and then you get a little card that says you are licensed to drive it. It's really cool.
Is that like a license like you get for adventuring parties?
Should we start in
Kind of.
Where should we start her? In high school, college?
I think we'll start in college.
College? Okay, college.
Like a bardic, like the Bard's College?
Kind of. A
Because
little.
that place is
Kind of.
absolutely unreal.
But these colleges are for everyone.
And
As long as
any form of
you
knowledge.
have the money to get in.
Any form of knowledge.
Wealthy, you gotta be wealthy.
Not necessarily, because then there's going to be these bankers. Like, they give you money that you have to pay back later to get in.
Bankers give you money. Really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
But the interest on it is terrible, and you'll be regretting it for the rest of your life. So you have to get a menial job to
Oh,
pay
so
off.
like
these.
any bank in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Whatever.
fancier because they have these special magic tablets that are networked together.
What?
And think about it. All your money in a plastic card.
Okay,
All of it.
First of all, what's plastic?
All your money in a little wooden card.
Okay. I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna trust
It connects to those magic tablets.
This is too
Let's
much.
start. Where should we
It's
start?
really cool. Alright.
Day 365 of semester 2? Or day 496 of semester 4?
There's only 365 days a year.
And what are you?
I don't know.
Those numbers are way too high.
care.
Day 35 of first semester,
Fine.
right? So you guys are in study hall, right? You guys are getting together to read your tomes and to figure out you know, to prepare for
What?
a test the next day.
A test.
Yeah. You
I
all
hate
have the same
tests.
class together. It's philosophy.
I don't even read the philosophers of this day and age. Why would I want to read them from that day and age?
That day and age?
They refer back to our philosophers. It's really boring.
Really?
But it's way cooler.
It's a required course.
Is it required?
It is a required course for your degrees, and that's what they're called too.
No, in the rule book it says that philosophy is a required course.
Can I take out my dagger and poke somebody with it?
It says that you can take a Comtech course instead of philosophy.
Comtech.
No.
But that's what it says right in the rules.
Yeah, it says it in the rules for that degree, but you guys are all working on this
Jamna
degree.
gets upset. These guys are talking. Jeez.
No, I'm working on this degree. I'm working for a degree in
Much
this.
more interesting than this game of theirs.
Really?
It really is.
Wow.
My dad's a banker.
What is your name?
I'm going to be a banker.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Generational.
Where are you from?
I'm from. I can't remember what
Might
city it
have
was.
magic.
Waterdeep.
I mean, the way you're acting, you should probably be
I
a lawyer.
was
'Cause You're
raised in
doing
the
rules
streets, I
lawyering
do
all
my
over the
parents.
place here, man.
Yeah.
You
And
know
I'm
what?
Very, very
You know
broke.
what?
And this is my pet mouse, Lucifer.
Oh, hi,
I'll
Lucifer.
sue your
She
ass. I'll use
scratches
the
his
sue spell. You'll be indebted
What?
to me for life.
How did you find
I'm
him?
the game
They-
master.
Miss Mariel over there,
Teacher.
the cleric, hired me at the employment office.
Oh, you're a temp worker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just met these lovely people. But since they're nose deep in the rules, would you guys like to go for a walk outside? I figure it's safety in numbers.
Well,
No,
it's better than listening to these two.
I'm not listening. I'm just reading.
If I become a lawyer, I will hone my skills
Well, I think I'm gonna
in
go
the
get some
Bachelor
rest.
of Arts.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. And she heads off. Jamna heads off to her room. She's gone.
I kind of like head towards the door and then I'm just gonna like walk the perimeter of the wall, so
Okay,
I stay
fair
close
enough.
to the wall, kind of thing. Like. just-
Which way are you walking? Like this way?
So this is facing north, right?
Yes.
You
gonna go that way around?
Stupid.
That's fine if you want
Yeah, I'll go this way around and like every lap around the place I do, I'll get like.
to. I need you to roll me a perception check as you're heading up that way.
Oh, why am I doing that? I want this one. Perception?
Yep.
14.
You see other guards. Actually, there are some guards on day shift around here,
Oh yeah.
and they nod to you.
Okay.
They seem to recognize that you're a guard of some kind.
Yeah.
So, they
They
just nod as you walk by.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bit
what
of
do you-
fun with
now it's his turn.
with Pete here.
You're going back upstairs.
No, I'm going to send Scroll
Yeah.
up the stairs into Pete's.
Yeah.
Just because he keeps going on and on about
There's,
all the rats and stuff like that. So
There's nobody now. There's nobody in
What
here
it-
eating,
what
and he's
is
kind of
Scroll?
cleaning up the
Scroll's a
place.
weasel.
He's cleaning up the place, doing dishes. He's
what
got
do
a
we-
helper there with him, who helps him, and
Small child.
you can see that he's cleaning up, and he's
What do
mumbling
weasels
to himself
eat
about rats, and scratching on the floor, and they need to be quieter at night, not talk so loud,
He's a familiar. He doesn't eat anything. He's
and you
not a
can hear him
weasel.
saying all of these things. He's like, "Damn rats! They need to just shut up and let me sleep at night. There's never enough to make good food around here. It's just junk. It's all junk." Ren Buckley, what are you doing? You and Nariel, are you
It
guys?
clearly states that if I sue you, I get 35% of your yearly earnings.
Yes, but that's only if you've passed this check, which you failed.
No!
Yes,
I did!
Yes, you failed your argument check.
No! I
This
didn't!
goes on for hours. What are you looking for?
I just so he doesn't notice the weasel or anything like that.
I will roll a perception check for Grizzly Pete if I can find my die.
If Scroll was a true animal, he would eat rabbit-sized animals or smaller.
But he's a familiar, so he doesn't eat.
I'm
So
just saying if he was.
where's my die? There they are. Oh, yeah, he's like, you turn and you. Scroll looks at him. He looks at Scroll. You're looking through Scroll's eyes, and he says, "That's the biggest, ugliest rat I ever seen."
And I wink at it with.
He grabs a
Dustpan.
a cleaver that he has in his hand,
I dismiss Scroll.
and as he throws it, and it hits exactly where Scroll's hand, he goes, and he just stands there, and he's like, he doesn't even know what to do. He's like, I made it poof.
I made a poof.
He poofed. I've never poofed anything before.
Poof.
Bloody hell. Stupid rats. I made it poof. I wish the ones at night would poof. They keep talking to me in my sleep. What are you doing? Your roll.
Yeah, I'm just walking around the place, but every lap I make, I get about a house width further away from the wall. And while I'm walking, I'm just like looking for like plants and other things to like.
There's
study.
not much room to get too far out from this roadhouse before you're into swamp. The road does continue on up the road and over the hill and down again. You know, there's construction workers, not but
Well, like
10-minute walk down the road.
well, like as I'm doing my laps, I'm just like studying the plants kind of thing and like just getting a lay of the land, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But I'm like staying close enough that I can easily be helped or get help or something.
As you get further and further out, roll me another perception check, please.
The chat says that a monster eat 'em.
Nerd and jokes.
Not even lying.
Buck Rogers.
Perception,
Yeah.
16.
Now I have to roll.
Buck Rogers, Space Marine. I don't know
Plus
if this
8 is
works.
16, right?
Yep. As you're coming around, you do look into the swamp where there's kind of a few bushes and kind of gnarly looking trees, and it's a little darker over here because the sun's not. There's kind of a shadow on the building, and you're looking into the darkened swamp, and you can see these 3 lights go poof, poof, poof.
Lights?
Yep.
Like firefly lights or like.
Player book.
Like-
You're not sure. You're not sure. They just go poof, poof, poof.
How far away are they?
They're not, but they look like they're up a little path in the swamp. What appears to be a path, but you're not sure.
So I'm on dry ground right now, right?
You still are, but you can see where the swamp kind of where the swamp can disappear
Okay.
into swamp. But like you can see what appears to be a path,
Yeah.
and these 3 lights are kind of in the swamp.
Water.
They're not in the water, but
Above it.
they appear to be above the path. What appears to be a path.
So how far away are these lights?
Probably 40 or 50 feet or 60 feet.
40 to 50 feet?
Yeah, I'll call it 40 or 50 feet. So from here to that,
Fence?
no, house.
House?
That's 50 feet, the house.
And then.
Or actually further than that.
Okay, so.
That window down the side of the house.
Okay, so I look at the lights and then I look back at the wall. How far away from the wall am I?
2 houses anyway.
2 houses? Oh, that's
So
not
it's
bad.
40 feet. You're at least 60 feet from the
Okay, so I take out
from the
my
wall.
rapier and I slowly and cautiously start moving towards them just to see what they are. But like I'm staying on dry land.
What appears to be dry land is a path that leads into the swamp. Properly, it looks like a proper path to you. How far are you going towards them? Do you want to go halfway, which is I'm going to call it 60 feet? Do you want to go 30 feet, your full walking distance?
Probably from like here to the fence away.
We call that 30 feet.
Okay.
Your full walking distance, right?
5 feet less of that, but yeah.
So you want to go 25 feet?
Sure.
Or what's your full walking distance?
35.
So you want to go 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. You get 30 feet, and then all of a sudden they go, foo, 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 and they look like they're another 60 feet away from you.
Then could I try shooting the lights with my bow?
Sure. Just let me get my thing out here and see if I can find them. Because they're not really.
No, this would be so much better with more players. Eminem is just like no fun when it's just two people. Where'd Gemma go? She didn't even decide a race.
Well, see, that's why I give you some NPCs to help you in your party.
Oh.
I would have to roll the hit, right?
Yeah, I just got it. Okay, go ahead.
Cool. So it's 19 plus 6.
19 plus 6. The lights are kind of just, a couple of them pop, but one of them's kind of glowing, and you hit it. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Yep.
So 1d6. 1d6. So that's a gold. So that's 6 gold. 4 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
Right on. Roll for initiative.
Would it be a sneak attack or anything?
You just need to roll for initiative.
Let's do Deathstroke. Initiative, 18 plus 6.
Which is
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, I hit it. Do I know
Yeah.
what it is?
No, it's still too far away. But you
Get it-
seem to have done some sort of damage to it.
Did it make any noise that I could hear? It's not that far away. It's only like from here to the house away.
It seems to be a little less dim. It seems to be not dim. It seems to be a little more dim than it was before.
But my arrow's stuck in the light and it's like kind of like floating
No,
in the air kind of thing.
it goes. Your arrow went right through it.
Right through it.
Yeah, and
ooh.
I want to take
Dormitories and diplomacy.
one of the magic arrows that Ren bought for me and test it out and try shooting it at the thing.
yeah, the one that you're gonna try to hit. The one that you hit.
Yeah.
They're
Snakes.
all of a sudden they're not there. Just go ahead and I'll give you an attack because it's your turn.
But they're not there.
Just go ahead and roll an attack.
Gold is right there. Nat 20!
When your arrow hits it, what does it look like when it hits?
Well, what magic ability
There
is
is this. Well, I'll describe it to you then. When your arrow hits it, it explodes. Boom! But it doesn't make any noise. You can hear this ghostly kind of a screamy sound, but it's not loud. It's just this ghostly scream kind of. And then there's just this poof, and it's gone. And I need to.
You just do.
The other two lights, they disappear. They just blink out of existence. And when they reappear, they both are moving right at you.
Uh-oh.
And they're like right on top of you. So, what's your AC?
Wait, is he outside right now?
Yes, 15.
By himself.
I'm about,
60 feet out. 100 feet out.
I think it was 60.
A mile.
Right? What's your AC again?
15.
15. That's
This is why your characters die.
one hit. And all of a sudden, you can feel this. You can feel this, just this surge of electricity go right through you, and it just goes, and it's just like this shock, like somebody rubbed their feet on the carpet for 25 years and then walked up and hit you for 14 points of damage. Boom.
Is he already down?
No.
No.
Oh.
Wait, 15 or 14?
And there's still one more to attack.
That's 14 points.
You better hope it misses.
And
That's 3
then,
points of health.
and then the other one, actually no, the other one missed.
Oh.
Okay, so am
And they
I?
both, listen, they both disappear. Poof, poof.
I'm GTFO. I'm going to turn around, run my full distance, and then use my cunning action to dash another 35.
Well, you can double dash. You can dash and
Well,
cunning action dash.
Well, I'm gonna run, dash, and then cunning action dash. All the way back to safety.
Which would get you.
So you can use an action
Oh wait, no.
you can use an action. Your action.
Yeah,
You have a movement action.
yeah.
You have a movement action. You have a combat action,
Okay,
and then you have a cunning action.
yeah.
So if you take a move action, you can move 30 feet or
Okay.
35 feet, whatever your movement
Yeah.
is. And then you can take your combat action
What if you
As
just
a
come to
movement?
Parks and Rec?
as a movement, so
Okay.
which would be a dash,
Okay, so I'll,
which is another 35 feet.
yeah, so I'll do two 35s. And am I back?
As
into
you
place?
as you turn to run away, I get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay, okay. Well, then what if I use my cunning action to disengage?
You've already said that you do
You
this
already
at
said
once.
the other thing.
Well, you said that they flash out of existence again.
Yeah, that was their.
They flash out of existence.
The second one hits,
I'm dead.
and he does
I'm dead.
You went alone.
1.
Man.
He does 2 points of damage. It's not as. It's not as.
14. I have 1 point of health left.
Is Pluto a moon?
Dwarf planet.
When it attacks, it lights up. Poof. So it's there.
Okay, then I'm gonna disengage, and now run.
You can use your cunning action to disengage. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm going to run and then dash.
Okay.
60 feet.
Right. So you
35
move.
plus
You move
35.
70 feet.
You only took one opportunity attack?
2. I missed 1. But I'm going to move.
With 70 feet, though, wouldn't I be back in a safety?
I'm going to put you right at the edge of the roadhouse here.
Okay,
So-
well then, as I'm running, I'm also yelling, "Help! Help!"
Okay. I'll just do a quick perception check. Nobody seems to hear you. These lights.
The rules state.
These guys are tailing you, and they seem to be right on top of you, like right on top of you. But they use their full movement, and they will.
Corrupt officer.
They're not. They don't seem to be close enough yet.
What do you do?
I'm a lawyer, so I'll sue and make him lose his job.
They don't seem to be. They don't seem to attack you yet, but they are chasing you.
Okay, well, this is my turn
That's
again.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
I'm going to continue running my ass off.
Okay, put your. Where's your character? Here's your guy. How far do you want to move?
Another. Well, okay, so if I continue running, I don't have to disengage, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to continue running to 70, and then what does that put me?
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to dash my distance in.
Okay. As you
And
get
then
her,
just go smash through the door. And then I fall over. I'm
Take
huffing.
you guys see
And then I fall over huffing.
this guy come in, fall down on the floor, and that's it. That's all you see.
But hey, what's your problem?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rant on Fumbler.
Help!
He's taking his game of Might and Magic too seriously, or his parks and politicians too seriously.
Okay,
Changing it's parks and politicians.
It's parks and politicians.
Sounds good.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to write on Fumbler and blame everything that just transpired on feminists.
What are you doing? You see Pluto come
Fumbler account
crashing into this place, falling down
banned.
into the dirt. He looks like he's been injured.
Guys,
I have 1 point
guys,
of health
guys!
left.
I think Nash is hurt.
What did you do?
Floating lights, ghosts, burning feeling.
Fool.
What do you do?
I cast my healing word.
Healing word on him?
That's my trigger word.
Triggered.
At
Sorry, I'm
which
stuck
point,
in the Fumbler
as you
mindset.
okay, go ahead. You cast healing word.
Where did my healing word go? Alright. So that's 3. So that's 9. It's 11. Plus 5. 16.
So you give me 16.
That's
so,
correct.
So I'm back at full health. Cool. Because I had 1 health left.
I guess we have to be over by him to do that, or can you do it in sight?
Is it insight or
For what?
for healing word? Do you have to touch him or do you just have to see him?
Oh, I just have to see him.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
about 60 feet.
Yeah,
There you go.
you got it.
Yeah.
So you don't even
How
have to
many
leave your
do you
game
get?
area.
I'm back at full health.
Okay. As you see this, you heal him. You see 2 lights hovering above the Karnath house, right about here.
Wow. What have you brought us?
And then they just go,
Ghost, burning feeling.
they disappear. They
They're
head
gone.
out.
Let's keep with our parks and
Politicians.
politicians.
I'm gonna say this takes up a better part of like the morning. So we're on to
I
like
have so
late
many
morning.
references I have to say.
Late morning.
So like noonish.
A joke.
We're getting close to noon. At which time Jamna is like, hey, you guys, have you been sitting here playing that game all day,
Yeah,
all
man.
morning?
All morning.
Just for well enough, but I do think this is a great place to stop as you're heading into court.
Why am I heading into court?
You know, to fight the cop who shot you.
Listen.
Did you not pay attention to the session?
Oh, I thought it was all my Fumbler account getting banned.
No, you're a lawyer, man.
Yeah, I am a lawyer.
Why wouldn't you be
I
going
sued the court. I sued the cop.
Right on.
Now I'm getting mass flack from the Blue Lives
what?
Matter
And-
Society.
Next
Blue lights.
session. Next session, we'll figure out what happens in court.
Okay.
Sounds good. Did you guys find out what's going on?
He's terrible at parks and politicians.
I gathered that.
We sent Pluto out to do some.
I'm gonna walk
Some
over
things.
to Pluto and ask what happened.
And
I-
he appears
What
to have
happened?
gotten
I
some
tell them about the 3 floating lights and then how I damaged one a lot, and then they start chasing me, and then they hit me with something that felt like a burning sensation all over my body, and then I just ran. And then I
And he
came bashing into the doors, and
So you
And
went,
you
you
can-
went out there by yourself after
just
all the
went out
problems?
into the swamp.
And Jamna comes over and she's like, "You saw what?"
3 floating lights, ghosts maybe, I don't know. They attacked me, and I felt a burning feeling all over me.
Maybe I should be changing my trigger word to idiot.
Why would you go out there by yourself?
Why?
I didn't get too far away, and then when I was about, I don't know, 40 feet out, I saw these lights, and I just wanted to see what they were.
So you shot one with an arrow.
You can hear this coming from the other side.
How did
At
you
which
make
time-
it to this this age without dying?
I've never left the city before now.
He's had help.
I never left the city before now.
He had a lot of help.
The day I'm going to advance you guys.
I
to
just
the-
shake my head and go watered deepers. Or whatever they're
Yeah.
called.
Water Deepians.
Water deepians.
Scene close. It's the end of the day. Crews seem to be coming back from work. You guys have spent the day basically resting,
And
getting
playing
ready,
parts
getting
and
ready for your night shift.
politicians.
Who's going on first watch again tonight?
Yeah, us.
You two?
Okay, you guys
It's
stay for your 4 hours of sleep and then quit pissing around, or we're going to be investigating.
Wait, so Gemna,
Gonna use fire.
what's the plan for tonight?
What is the name of the guy that died? Do
Billy
you
Bob.
even know?
Dead or
No.
McDeadson.
I don't know. I didn't get his name.
Rockman.
Dead guy.
Paul Rockman.
I didn't get
Did
his
we
name.
find out where, you know, what would they do with him? Like, did he get buried somewhere or
He's in the warehouse.
in the warehouse?
Yeah. It's cooler in the warehouse, so.
They'll probably take him back to Waterdeep. He's probably got family. He'll probably pretty
He'd be pretty rank
Or
though. after-
ripe by then.
Or they'll resurrect him.
I don't know. They might bury him out here.
Ooh, hang on. Something I could do.
Anyway,
I could gentle repose so he doesn't decay. If I was that nice, I'm not.
you can always mention it to Bob. I'm sure he doesn't want rotting corpses hanging around. That attracts
Just
some really.
ask if we can
That'll
get
attract
rid of the,
crocodiles.
ask if we can get rid of the body just for the smell.
That'll attract the crocodile.
Just try to get in good with Bogluck. Make him your friend.
You know what? I'm gonna go find Bug Luck.
Not hard. He's kind of working out some stuff in the warehouse and looking at some things and whatnot. And you guys, where you guys are hanging out?
We're
Who you hanging?
wait.
out
We
with?
have to go to Bogluck to get our. We have to go to Bogluck to get
Assignment?
our patrol spot.
Yeah, you guys can find him in the warehouse.
Let's just.
He's just
So they're just letting people go into the warehouse?
well. There's people working in there storing stuff. Grizzled Pete's in there getting
Which
stuff
one's
for.
Bog?
That
This
one.
guy,
it's
right?
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Why
will
not?
approach
Is this
Bug
you?
Luck.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So all of us,
Start.
or 3 of us are going in there?
Hey, Bug Luck. I just had a thought. I can stop the decay on the body that was murdered last night for 10 days, so until we can get him to a.
We could also take him out and bury him.
It would stop crocodiles from coming,
Yeah, you bury him. It'll bring other. We don't want dead bodies around here.
but if
Anyway, if you can cast something on him, by all
Man, I
means.
don't want to touch him, but.
just do it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Brandon pushes your hand into the body.
Shows my finger through the eye. Come on, man.
He's still covered up, but you uncover him a little bit, touch him.
Touch his toe.
I'll do gentle repose.
Anyway, you do your gentle repose on him. It's like, good enough.
Yeah, so he won't.
Have you guys got your assignments for tonight?
Where are we patrolling?
I would like you to patrol outside around the perimeter tonight.
Gentle repose. A little bit of necromancy. Gentle repose.
Anyway,
Hey, can you guard outside the...
Just the gates, or just do you
All
want us-
around.
All around. Okay.
Walk the perimeter.
We'll start a patrol on the perimeter. And you don't have to walk, Quill. You can.
Oh, I'm not walking.
Let's go.
Quill's gonna get fat.
Well,
Lion.
get yourself some supper and then...
Yeah.
Quill, 6
So-
minutes later.
you guys are. Can I get you
No,
to give
fine,
me
I'm
6 of those, please? So you guys are coming out of the warehouse. Put yourselves somewhere as you're coming out of the warehouse.
Just us two, you mean?
Anybody who's coming out of the warehouse. Is Nariel coming out of the warehouse?
Yeah, I'll come out of the warehouse.
Where do you want to be?
No, I'll be beside Quill. Why not?
So in between
I'll
us.
be on my way upstairs to get some supper.
Okay, you're on
Can
your
I be
way.
sitting on the ledge right here, just like watching people?
Roll me a dex check, by all means.
Well, there's the railing.
Yeah,
So I'm on the inside of the railing.
You're just leaning against the rail.
Like,
You're sitting on the rail or you're leaning against it?
Leaning on it, but well, actually no, like I'm sitting on a boardwalk on this side of the railing.
Yeah.
Because the railing will have
Yeah, you
slats in them that I can see through, right?
Yeah, you can sit on the floor cross-legged
Yeah.
and look out there like it's a
Yeah.
jail cell.
Yeah.
You bet. You got her. You got who's okay? You're headed for there. You're headed for there.
Yeah,
too?
I'm gonna head for supper also.
As you guys are headed for supper, these 6 guys walk in, and the one you can hear him, and he points right at
Buckles.
you.
Bucket.
And he said, "You did it!
What?
You did it!"
What? What'd you do now?
And he comes
What'd I do?
and he starts pushing you.
4.
He walks right up to you and he starts pushing you. And he's like, "You did it! I know you did! You did it! You killed him! You killed him! That's all you wanted to do was see it on card! And you killed him, I know you did! You killed him because he wouldn't let you see it! You did it!" And he starts pushing you.
You are accusing me of murder. I take high offense to that.
He's yelling and screaming at you. "I know you did it! You're a bloody killer! I know you are!
I did no such
You're
thing.
a bloody killer!"
I did no such thing.
And she draws her sword.
Oh, it's a she?
I cast
Yeah.
Shield of Faith on Ren.
And she's like, "Get ready to die." As you go to cast Shield of Faith, Bogluck grabs you by the arm and he says, "You'll do no such thing. You keep the magic to yourself. You let these 2 sort it out on their own." all of a sudden, there's people.
Bully circle.
There's people, yeah, definitely bully circle. And it's not just one guy, everybody on the road crew has come back. There's 40 people
I'm leaning on the railing over here.
all around Ren and this grizzled veteran.
Bully circle. Got a guy over
This
here.
grizzled veteran says, "You did it. You killed him.
I did no such thing. I'm gonna move Quill back.
I know you did."
Okay, that's enough. No. Jeez.
So she draws her sword and she attacks.
Okay.
She doesn't even give you an opportunity. What's your AC?
18.
In that case,
Fight! 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 Fight!
She swings at you, and in her rage and her upset,
There's people standing on the
absolutely upset, you manage to duck under her swinging sword, and
It's a hurt.
everybody's like, "Yeah! Fight! 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 Fight!"
Okay, then I'm gonna draw my sword and stick her.
And Ardid is there, and he's holding you guys. He's holding everybody back.
Arden.
Ardid's there, and Bog. He says, and you can hear Bog. He's like, "Anybody steps in, you're gonna deal with me. Is that understood?"
Oh, this is Arden.
That goes for you, little one. Let them sort it out
you
themselves.
see Bogluck's on one side, Arden's on the other.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
If anybody else tries to interfere, they're dead.
Fair enough. That goes for the rest of you guards.
This guy's on the balcony with me.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, there's some people lining the balcony now.
I want all of you, except for Ren, to roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
At disadvantage.
20.
At disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus.
Phil.
Of course,
No,
the one time
just
I roll
Jason.
higher than 10.
Just Jason.
Perception. 11.
6 was
You don't see nothing.
11.
You don't see nothing. But you guys do think that there's this curious thing. You don't see Jamna anywhere in the crowd.
Jamna. Who's been
She's
dead?
nowhere to be seen in the crowd.
That's not.
Somebody's axe. You know what?
Yeah.
I think that's from your dude, maybe right there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Oh well.
so my turn to attack?
Sure.
I'm going to...
She has a scimitar in her
How
hand.
loud is it out here?
It's
Very.
people are like,
fighting now. It's fight, 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 fight.
Can I slip away?
I don't think.
Bob Lex got his hand on your shoulder.
I can slip away. I can still misty step away from him.
Where do you want to misty step to?
I want to attack.
It's not actually no.
I want to kill this.
Okay, she's mad at you.
Okay, I draw my sword. Sticker for 20. Not natural. Does that hurt?
What's that?
I use
suck
20?
Yeah, 20.
That hits.
Can I use thaumaturgy to make the sound of a crowd cheering?
You don't need to. There's crowd cheering.
Yeah, I know, but can I use thaumaturgy to make it like there's a couple 100,000 people cheering?
I would love for you to do that.
So that's 8 points of wait. Yeah, 8 points of damage. Wait, +1? Or, yeah, +1 short sword, so 8?
Are you next to me? You are.
Yeah.
9.
Can you make it
So I
super
have
loud?
+1 short sword.
Okay.
It's like
For a while?
it's like up to a minute.
Okay.
That's
What does your attack look like? Describe your attack.
So as I duck, I'm just like coming
Give me 30
up
seconds.
through the nose.
Okay. It nicks her and
Cut it, like,
Cuts-
I want to
cuts-
like cut her nose off.
it doesn't cut her nose off, but it just slices up her chin. You just miss her nose.
Place your bets!
Do we get a...
No, it's not your fight.
No,
No,
I
I
want to do
can't.
other stuff though while they're fighting.
Me too.
Okay.
She wants to
I tell you
leave,
what.
and I want to make a crowd.
And I'm
Tell you what,
yelling.
that's one turn. We'll go this direction. What do you want to do?
I want to use thaumaturgy to make a crowd of like
Okay, it's
300,000 people cheering.
It's booming loud in here. You're frightening the horses. You're frightening the horses. What are you doing? Bog has his hand on you.
I'm misty stepping away from him
Where?
where he can't see me.
Where to? Now, do you need to have visual on where you want to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
Do you need to have visual or?
Into the warehouse.
into the warehouse.
Yeah, have the warehouse guards left?
Everybody's out of there.
We're going to roll and find out if they left.
Okay.
Or if they're standing at the door watching.
At which point you still behind me?
Neither one of them seems to be in there.
Beauty.
All right, that's
There.
your
That's
turn.
my that's my bonus action. Misty Step's a bonus action.
Yeah, but we're in a different thing. So I'm going to give you.
These are those guys.
I get my
Okay, go ahead.
I am going over to the door. You're making it super like loud.
Okay, it's not your turn yet. You're next.
I cast a spell that I've yet to cast called Knock.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a super loud spell.
It's a completely loud spell.
But
It's-
remember, we have 300,000 screaming people in a very small
Okay.
area.
Now, how long does that sound last?
A minute.
Okay, good enough. Do your knock spell.
I did my Knock spell
On
the
what?
on the locked door.
The doors, the locks, the two locks, the one that's the chain lock, it goes click and opens, and the other lock goes click, click. That's your turn?
Fun.
That's my turn. That's all I can do because
All right.
I've
What do you wanna
Misty Stepped
do?
to move me.
What I want to do is see if I've noticed, cause I'm up on the balcony over here, so like technically I'm like this.
You're
high,
looking down. Yes.
And I'm watching them. And Quill was standing right here, so I want to see if I've noticed her disappear.
With, you know what? You're going to roll with disadvantage.
But I'm up here above everyone.
Disadvantage.
Because
Perception,
there's a massive
disadvantage.
fight going
I'm a
on.
3-foot-tall gnome amongst a bunch of
Yeah,
tall people.
huge disadvantage. We'll see. You're standing above. I'll give you a chance to roll that.
And that's perception, right?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, 10 is not going to do it.
That's an 18.
18 is not going to do it.
Oh.
It's a really
Well-
difficult roll.
This is going to be like a
Well, if-
25.
We'll just roll it.
Just roll it.
Just roll.
That's
Yeah,
worse.
that's worse. No, you do not see Quill disappear. You're watching a good fight, though. It is now back to us. One attack on you. Scimitar.
Place your bets, people. Who's going to win? Nariel, start taking bets.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's very loud.
With how did Quill,
13?
did Quill actually
Nope, miss.
ask Nariel
Okay.
to make a lot of noise?
She's still enraged and can't hit you.
How does a 5 plus 7? That's 12.
Nope, that
No.
misses.
Yes.
Yeah,
Deflect swords.
She
With
actually
Well, these
deflects
guys
your.
were fighting. I said,
She
no, no.
actually deflects your thing.
And
Nariel, what are you
Nariel
doing?
knows what you're doing, right?
What are you doing?
He's a smart guy.
Train the fight.
Okay. What are you doing?
Go in the room.
Okay, you go into the room. Here's what you see. As you enter into the room, you can hear as you you throw the bar back, the big bar, and you push the door open. You can see in this room. Let me go. You can see boxes and boxes of, and like not just boxes, crates. All kinds of crates are in this room. It's not a large room. It seems to be like it's there. It's 25 by 15. Lots of crates and boxes. They seem to be nailed shut. Oh, and casks.
Okay.
Everything seems to be nailed shut. Everything seems to have an insignia kind of
Down before it goes.
not.
How big are they roughly? Is there some smaller stuff, bigger stuff?
Most of them are stackable, even sized. So it's
No, I'm just
30
wondering.
inches wide
I'm gonna aim for the spine.
or 24 inches wide, 24 inches, 2x2 boxes.
Perfect.
Like they're perfect for stacking, for moving around, that type
Okay.
of thing. Or 30 inches, that type of.
I like the 2
But
feet. I like the
they're
2 feet.
square,
I can't grab.
and they're for
Yeah.
putting in and stacking perfectly.
How heavy would they be?
You want to try?
Yeah, I just want to see. I want to get a.
Roll me a strength check.
Yeah, that's not gonna go.
You try to lift one up,
8.
not happening. Not light.
Okay.
You can kind of shim it, but you're not able to really kind of get it up. It's for you. It's pretty heavy.
Okay.
What else do you want to do in here?
What about the casks?
Casks seem to be. You're not sure.
If I quickly cast detect magic, is anything light up?
Nothing
Nothing. Okay.
that you can discern with your detect magic in here.
Can I try to open up one of the crates?
If you like, yeah, absolutely. Do you have anything you can?
Is there
open it with?
any crowbars or anything like that around? Or
You cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's my action.
That's your
Yeah.
action. You can move if you want.
I'll move. Yeah, and just around the room looking.
Okay, what are you doing?
Due to prior knowledge and prior nights and just listening to everyone talk, I know that getting into this storeroom right here is very important. So while I'm on here, I realize that this
Roll
would
me an
be
intelligence check to see if you realize anything.
intelligence.
Not this round. You don't. What'd you roll?
8.
Yeah, not this round.
There's also a throng of people between you and that door. If that's what
And your ears are probably bleeding right now.
It's really loud in here.
Well, even if
God.
there's a throng of people, I can still like Assassin's Creed hood up stealth my way through all these people.
You can, but not this time. This time you don't remember nothing right now. Ren Buckley.
Friend Buckley.
It's not your attack. It's mine.
No, it's freaking.
Did Nariel do anything?
Brad is watching. Nariel's watching the fight.
That is a nat 20.
Okay.
Not even lying.
Oof! Ouch!
That is a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
So,
How much damage?
many damages. for
Tell me
you.
the damage.
It's going to be.
Your health +1.
Nope. It's going to be 18 points of damage.
You can have it with that evasion thing.
I can have it with evasion, so I can.
She gets a really good crit on
She gets
you.
9 points damage.
Okay, 9 points. Half?
Yeah.
8 is halved, right?
Yeah, 18.
It's 9.
Yeah, no.
So she does 9 points of damage. She's surprised that when you move, that she only catches you partially.
Huh.
But it stings.
Yeah, she's
It's-
like, she's cut deep into my
Yeah,
arm.
she got you. And then everybody's like, go ahead and make your roll.
This got fun. Okay. She's cut me. I'm hitting her.
Yeah, you hit her.
That's a 1d6 plus 7. So that's 10 plus 1, 11 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And as she kind of nicks my arm,
Yep.
I'm just shoving it in her shoulder.
Okay. That's good. It sticks. She screams. She's not happy. Nariel, what are you doing?
I'm watching the fight.
And nobody's screaming when I hit somebody?
No.
So that's now 2 rounds that have passed. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're watching. That's 20 seconds.
For 2 rounds?
A round is...
6.
6 seconds.
No, a turn is 6 seconds. A round is a minute. So your thaumaturgy, a whole round, this is a whole round, is 1 minute.
Since when?
A turn is 6
That's each of
seconds.
us get a 6-second turn. We take turns, but it's 6 seconds. We've only gone 12 seconds.
Yeah.
But a
Because
round. I know it sounds weird, but a full round,
That's not even how we've been playing it in the past.
a full combat round is literally
It's 6 seconds.
1 minute.
No,
if you
it's
look
6
at the
seconds.
rule.
No,
6
because
seconds.
everyone goes simultaneously.
Turn is 6 seconds.
Which means that only 6 seconds would pass since everyone goes
And all turns
simultaneously.
happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
Anyway, you figure it out. You guys do the rule stuff. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I will accept this.
Just let me kill this person.
Is there a crowbar?
Is there a crowbar around?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Roll me a perception check.
if turns are a minute, then I'll be casting thaumaturgy to do the same thing every
15.
turn.
You, as you're looking around, trying to look at these boxes and stuff, such, you kind of, you're shoving boxes and trying to pick them up. You find what appears to be a trap door. When you go to pick up this crate, is nailed to this trap door, and it kind of lifts up. And you look down, and it's not super deep, but you look down into the trap door, and it's kind of a mucky, muddy. It's not mucky. I shouldn't say it's mucky, muddy. It's dry, but there's an earthen.
Do I see anything
Tunnel
down there?
below.
Or it's just a tunnel?
It's dark.
I have dark vision.
You can't see anything down there. It's just a ladder that goes down to the floor. It's probably 10 feet down,
Okay.
15, maybe 20.
I drop down.
This particular, when you go down the ladder, your dark vision sees 60 feet.
Yeah.
You don't see anything. It's just an earthen tunnel, and it seems to just go straight out of this, right out of here.
Okay.
And you don't see anything.
I guess follow the tunnel and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, you're heading off down the tunnel.
I have to do another intelligence check.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
15. Is all of a sudden you realize, yeah, something about that. There's something about that.
Then can I do my stealth thing through the crowd?
You can move your movement. What's your movement? You're standing
35.
right here. So
Up
you
in the
can-
air. Well, you're up.
You're
up
upstairs.
Okay, well then I'm upstairs.
And you got to remember, this is just a representation of the
Yeah,
people.
fine.
There's more here.
20, 25, 30, 30.
There's
Then-
probably more along the balconies. Trying to get better views.
So would we argue then that it's difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, once he gets down into there, then he'll be able
so
to move
35
half.
would be here.
What if I slid down the pole with Dex.
Absolutely. I want you to fall again.
Because then that would mean that I
You
would
can try to
save my
climb down.
distance.
Yeah, go ahead and climb down. But remember, climbing down 15 feet is the same as
Oh,
it's still 15 feet.
oh, it is.
Also, page 189 of the PHP. A round represents about 6 seconds in the game world.
Around.
During a round, each participant in battle takes a turn.
And turns are
Each of us get a turn, and it's 6 seconds altogether.
It
Yeah.
happens simultaneously.
and
A round is 6 seconds.
So 10 rounds is
a minute.
a minute.
And we've
Very
done
good.
2
Thank you.
rounds.
Very good.
3 rounds.
3 rounds now.
Okay, then if going down is 13 feet anyways.
Thank you.
I'm just
I
gonna go
appreciate
over
that.
here.
I get that. You know what? Since 35 years, I still get that confused.
Which
You're going the long way around?
a little bit confusing at times. I completely
That is a
understand.
little bit confusing.
Okay. So you're going. Okay, there you go. It's you and me, baby.
It's me.
It's all like Donkey Kong.
It's me and you.
And you and me.
All happy together.
No matter how we roll the dice, we'll always be so happy together.
I'm gonna murder you.
I can't stand anybody any more than you for all my life.
What have you done?
Okay, I missed.
Okay, good.
You ducked out of the way, or you parried, or
I hit.
yep, you hit.
I hit hard. That is 8.
Buddy.
Yeah, that hurts.
Whatever happened to Jamna?
She's gone.
Who cares? I'm killing somebody.
You're not there talking to
I'm just
You're-
asking.
you're talking to a
Yeah.
an empty
Talking to myself.
Tunnel.
you're talking to an empty tunnel.
I'm killing somebody.
It's your turn. You
Kill
cast
him slower.
thaumaturgy, or no? You
Well, no,
don't
it's
need to.
waiting for
Okay,
him.
okay, go. What are you doing?
As I dropped down, I did shut the trapdoor behind me. Just okay. I am going down.
Did you close the door too?
No, well, I can't lock it behind me because it's unlocked. I'm gonna go 25 feet.
Okay. You just keep. There's still more tunnel.
I guess double it, 50.
Still, you're
That's all.
moving.
That's all.
You're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving.
Do I notice anything on the way, or is it just it's just a tunnel?
Make a DC. Make a perception check for me.
11.
You can't hear anything yet.
Okay.
The sound of the crowd will have disappeared by then.
Yeah, it's like gone. So you can hear stuff pretty clear.
Okay.
Yeah, you like, and you know what? You hear things, but you don't hear anything yet.
Okay.
But you have perceived that there are
Oh, and I
things.
took my second action as a move. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
Well,
You gonna try to make your way through the crowd?
yeah. And the shorter way I think would be. Okay. Would there be people
Yep.
on the?
There's people all in there.
Okay.
Just because we don't have enough minis.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I'll work my way this way.
Okay, you can move half your thing. So,
So what's half?
if
of it?
it's
15.
15.
15.
It's not very far.
That's like 3 squares.
Yep.
If
All right. There you go.
My turn.
Is there any action you want to take?
would I be able to dash to make it 35?
Chat
You could-
suggests
you
arcane lock for that.
You can dash for another 15.
That's a spell I don't have.
Okay.
Oh.
So
You can use your dash action to push
Thank you,
through.
chat, though.
5, 10, 15.
There you go.
Plus, I'm already 50 feet down the tunnel.
And she attacks you.
Are gonna kill each other.
She rolls and hits, I believe, with an 18.
I have 18. Who
She got 18.
does attacker win on contesting?
Yes, always.
Okay.
18 hits.
Okay. How much?
Yeah, you just have to meter beat.
Meter beat.
Meter beat.
Meter beat. How much? Because I'll just cut it in half.
I'm at full health, yeah.
7 if it's in half. 14 total, 7 if it's
seven.
half.
Is that thing active the whole, like, all the time?
I can do it once per turn.
Oh, okay.
The evasion?
Yeah. Beginning, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects, such as red dragons.
So if you had, like,
When
multiple
subjected.
people...
Your attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your turn.
Or no, uncanny dodge. No, I'm thinking of uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with attack, you can use your reaction to have the damage against you. So it's just a reaction.
So it's, like, infinite.
Pretty much. I miss.
You miss?
4 plus 7, 11.
Yeah, that
I
misses.
miss. We clash swords.
What are you doing?
Still watching the fight.
Hanging out?
Still on 5.
For my action, I'm going to call out of my bag.
Are you still moving?
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
doing my action first. Then I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Eddie with me. He was in my bag.
Ooh.
He was in your bag?
He was
or
in my bag.
Did you blow your whistle?
No, he's in my bag.
Okay.
I've had Eddie for a while.
Eddie's just been kind of sitting in the bag so he doesn't freak out anybody.
Absolutely.
So Eddie pops out of your bag.
Yeah, now
A
we're...
skeleton with a bow
Yeah.
and
Sword.
sword.
Sword. And then we're going to go 25 feet
disaligned
down.
jaw.
You move, and you know that perception check you roll?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you can start hearing. You seem to be approaching something. You can hear Draconic. You speak Draconic, or you know Draconic because you understand that you can hear Draconic in ahead of
Reading
you.
the dragon book.
Yeah,
You can hear it ahead of you somewhere.
right.
It seems to be quite a ways ahead, but you can hear this echo
Okay.
all of a sudden.
I will save my action for next turn because that's all I can do. I did an action and a move.
Okay. I'm moving again, so that is 5.
Oi! Hey, what are you doing? Why don't you just watch the fight, you bloody fool? People start pushing against you. What's your AC? 15. 1 pushes you. 2 pushes you. 3 pushes you. And the 5th one doesn't push you. I did it 5 times. So these guys are kind of holding you up. Like as you try and
Okay,
push
so-
through,
Okay, so where would I be then?
you can move 15 total. That's with your dash. They're like,
15 in
yeah,
total.
yeah, that's your dash. That's your dash action.
So movement and dash?
Yeah. They're pushing on you. Like they're like, hey, stop. Like
Just watch the damn
watch
fight.
the damn fight.
Then,
You're never
then
going
would
to...
I be able to use my cunning action for another dash?
They're pushing on you. They're killing your cunning action is what they're doing. I know. It sucks balls.
My turn.
It's our turn.
Our turn.
It's you and me and me
You
and
can
you.
stop singing now.
No, I don't want to. I want to sing and cry out to the Valkyrie.
sing.
Nat 20. Not lying. Nat 20.
Okay, have
I'm
it.
gonna take those dice away from you.
Oh, wait. It's full damage.
Yeah, I'm at 39.
It's 14 points
14?
after it's halved.
Is it 14 after it's halved? Why is it 14 after?
Oh,
It was
wait.
9 last time.
It's 9. Sorry, 9 after it's halved. My bad. 18
What?
total.
I was like, what?
Yeah, 18 total. 9 after it's halved.
Okay,
My
turn.
bad.
My attack?
Yeah.
That's 9 plus 7. That's 16.
Oh, yeah. That hits.
Good, good. That's 9 points damage.
So happy to stab you.
So happy to stab her. Come on, you guys know the words. Sing it aloud. I just want to
wanna
stab
get copyrighted.
nobody but you for all my life. You and me and you.
I'm casting thaumaturgy again, keeping the sound going.
Yeah. Are you playing a song in the background?
Oh yeah.
No matter how we throw the dice, I want to skewer you.
Play the song We Will Rock You.
No. So happy together. You know this song's gotta go in our. We gotta pay for this and put it in our thing. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
think it was like- I understand it's Draconic, but I don't speak it.
You don't speak it, but you understand it.
But I understand it now
You've
because I'm
heard it
casting
enough.
Comprehend Languages.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast that as my action, and then go another 25 feet down the tunnel.
As you're getting closer, you can hear what's being said now.
What do they say?
We not supposed to go until the orb sun falls. We will stay and wait here for them, and we will carry it when the night falls. Oh, yes. Yes, okay. We will stand here and we will carry it when the night falls. We will wait here. Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes.
Turn invisible.
Stop netting. Focus on my fight.
This was happening at noon, right? We were going to go for lunch? Was that?
Yeah.
No, this is
This
the
is
evening.
supper.
Oh, this was
Supper
dinner?
time.
Yeah, this was dinner.
Okay.
Because we were about to go on our patrol.
So I know it's getting closer to...
8 o'clock-ish, 7, 8 o'clock-ish when this fight broke out.
Okay.
Because we were about to go on patrol.
What do you want to do?
I did my stuff.
Okay.
I want to keep.
People are going to keep pushing against you. You keep moving.
Okay, so
You are determined. I'll give you that.
So I'm like,
You can do your full 30 feet.
okay, so
You managed to
15,
break through.
15 is about underneath these stairs here. So then,
You managed to break through, and you can get through into the warehouse.
can I use cunning action to hide as a stealth way in? Because cunning action is dash, hide, and disengage.
Yeah, you
So I
can,
can use
you can
cunning
kind of
action
hide to get in there. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
so no one sees me go in?
Yeah, you're in.
Okay.
No, you don't get to move and hide as a cunning action. You get
Hiding.
No,
to
you
hide
get yeah.
or you get to either or.
You said
No, you get to use it to move or to hide. What do you
Or
want
to
use it
disengage.
for? Or to disengage. So what do you want to use it for? Move or hide or disengage?
You used your cunning action to dash.
no, I didn't. I never said
Yeah.
that.
No, you doubled
because
that.
you said that I could use my move my full 30 feet, which
There
would
is
be
a
my
little bit
movement
of
and
confusion
dash.
There's some confusion here. Your regular movement is being held up. All right?
Okay,
So you only get to move 15 feet.
as my full
And
movement.
you can use your cunning action dash to move
Because it's rough terrain with all the
another
Okay.
15 feet.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be my full movement, like the 35, with my movement action and my action as
Yeah,
the
you
dash?
can move, you can move up to your full movement with your cutting action.
Oh,
Well, why can't he use his full action, like his proper action,
yeah,
as his dash
yeah.
to move?
Yeah,
30
he
feet?
could.
Because
Yes, okay, yes, you're right.
You'd be right about here though, and then you'd have
Because-
to.
Okay,
I
yes.
was here, so 5, 10, 15 would be my halved movement,
Movement,
and then my halved dash would be
5, 10, 15 more.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
But
Then
As-
you can use your
as-
you
but-
can use your cunning action now to hide.
as part like while I'm moving, I want to use the cunning action to hide my way in.
That'd just be a stealth check. That'd just be a stealth check.
Yeah, and you're not being stealthy because you're moving through bodies. So I'm going to say no to that, but you can use your cunning action to hide once you get in there.
Then in that case, I'm just going to use it to move my way into a storeroom. Because then,
Okay, fair enough. You're in the storeroom.
yeah, because I and when I get to the door, I notice it's unlocked. So I'm like, okay, so someone's been here already.
Yes. Fair enough. Yes. Absolutely. And you move it into the room. You.
I close the door behind me too.
Me.
Fair enough.
It's me and you.
And you and me.
What's that?
B2.
Oh, for your new thaumaturgy?
That is a 20 like
It hits.
many.
Yeah,
20
whatever.
many.
Have it. What deal damage?
Whoop, hey.
Well, it's gone forever.
That's a 1.
No.
Floor rolls don't count.
Floor rolls.
Nowhere do
Keep it
floor
on the
rolls
table.
count.
So that's 10 and
Ooh, there is one place for
6 is 16, 8.
Giant snakes and ladders.
I stand
My turn.
corrected.
Yes. She's crying now. She's yes. She's crying. She's like very distraught. You killed my friend. What are you doing?
Getting my legs now.
Watching the fight.
Okay, you do things. You do things.
How close did I figure I am to the Draconians?
Ooh, probably a couple hundred more feet anyway, or 100 more feet. I'll say 100 more feet.
That's a long way to go to be able to hear them. That clearly, I will just.
It's echoey.
Okay.
You're
You know what?
turn invisible too.
You're right. It is a long ways. We'll call it 50 feet.
Okay. I'm going to go 25 feet,
Yep.
and I will go the last 25 feet.
You're just gonna go 25.
I'm going to go 25, then I'm going to touch Mr. Me and Eddie will go invisible.
Can he go into it?
Sure can.
All right.
If I use it as a 3rd level spell.
Okay. I'm not gonna. You guys just go invisible. That's your thing. What are you doing?
Well, now
You're
that
in this room.
Well, now that I'm in the storeroom, I want a perception check to see if like anything looks moved. To see if I could.
This room is frequented by a lot of people.
Oh, like
So
like move
things
recently.
look like they're in order, and it looks like people have been in this room. These are all things you don't even need to roll a perception check. Your passive perception tells you people have been in this room. They've moved stuff around. They've stacked stuff. They've put stuff in order. Things look absolutely in order. You can roll me a perception check.
Then I want
If you want to look around for stuff, by all means, you can roll a perception check.
I want to investigate to see if I can figure out where Quill went.
Just go ahead and roll me a perception check. What are you? You're not gonna die. Just roll
Just
the
roll
die.
the die.
18. Plus 8 is 18.
As you're
16.
Oh.
doesn't matter. As you are moving stuff around and looking at these boxes and stuff
I find
like
a
that,
trapdoor.
you find a trap door. Is it locked?
No.
I said I shut it behind me.
You just shut it.
I didn't know if it locked or not.
No, it's not locked. You find a box, because the other boxes are heavy to lift up and move around, but this one seems to be alone by itself. And as you try to pick it up, you notice, oh, hey, this is trying to lift me up at the same time, because you're standing on the trapdoor at the same time as you try to lift this box.
Okay.
And you figure it out. There's a trapdoor, and you look down, and there's a tunnel down there.
I want to go down there and move 70 feet.
I'm going to call that your action. You can move.
Okay, so I use my action, so then I can move my 35. So then I still want to use my cunning action to dash.
Yeah, you can move 70 feet.
Yeah. And I still have a long ways to go before I even come close to her. So.
Okay.
And I can see in the dark too, so I don't see anything.
That's
either.
fair.
Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Cool. Hey, let's fight, you bugger. Come on. She's like,
You've
you're a
got 10 rounds
bugger,
of it.
let's fight.
You got 10 rounds of it, right?
That's a hit. 15 plus. What is it?
I mean, I redid it at 6, but whatever.
You're making this fight way more difficult than it should be, aren't you?
No.
Your crappy rolling's kind of
It's-
way more difficult.
18. 18 hit.
18.
15 plus 3.
If
15
if the
plus-
fight
yeah,
had
that
finished
hits,
sooner,
but
I
I
would
need
have made it
damage.
in.
Yeah. That's a 7. And that's a 7. And that's a 6. And that's a 14 and 6 is 20, so 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait, how is max damage half to 9?
Because of his uncanny dodge.
Yeah, but how is max damage 9, but then just roll damage is...
That seems really overpowered that every damage is halved.
It's just using my reaction.
Yeah, it's a thing.
How is, yeah.
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker
Sorry.
that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
No, that's
yeah.
fine. You did fine.
I'm still concerned how max damage halved is 9. and now just regular damage.
No, you're
is
right.
10.
It's,
You told me it
it's
was-
only 5 damage today. This time, sorry. It's
5
only
damage. Okay. Not 5 health. 31.
10 damage.
Okay. My turn?
Go on.
There you go.
That's a 19.
That is.
1d6 plus
Range.
No.
Stab her in the kneecap.
7. 9 plus 7.
There's a roar 9 plus 7.
Wait,
is-
no.
To hit?
10 plus 11.
Total?
Yeah.
You miss. 11 to hit?
No, it's
No, 11 to damage.
Oh! Yeah, you did 11 damage. By all means.
11 to damage. No.
She's a hurting unit. She's a very.
Stand down.
She's in a fit. She can't be consoled. Is that what you say to her?
Yeah, I'm like, stand down.
She.
Start shouting goblin.
Let's see. Roll me a charisma check. What are you trying to do?
Wait.
Persuade her or intimidate her?
Persuader.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna let you roll this as a free action this time.
Well,
Not every time, but this time.
That's 19.
We'll see if she stands down.
Please stand down.
She's gonna roll charisma. She wants to attack you, so. What did you roll? 19?
19.
Ooh. Guess what? She does not beat your roll.
Collapses to the ground and starts to cry.
Basically collapses to the ground and starts to cry. Bog immediately steps in and says, "Bring it up! That's enough! Do you yield?" She throws her sword down.
I just sheathe my sword and
"That's enough!"
If only we had a Quill here to mage hand that sword away.
She says, "Put that in its sheath. And you're out. You can next caravan home, you can get out."
Who, Brent?
No, he's talking to
The girl.
the girl.
Women.
"Bring it up! Go have your supper! And you be ready to go on duty."
I'm just gonna lean down to the girl. I didn't kill your friend, but I can guarantee you I will find whoever killed him. And I will gut him.
She pulls out a dagger. She rolls an 18.
Sticking me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She's sticking
this
it.
was a mistake for her.
She gets 1 point damage.
1 point of damage.
Oh, she sticks you with it. She sticks you with it. You need to roll me a
Constitution.
Constitution. Yes, a Constitution saving throw.
That's 9.
Total.
Yeah.
You are now poisoned.
Lovely.
Dang.
So you will have disadvantage on all your attack rolls and ability checks.
Damn it.
Are you getting her back?
I can see Ren just stabbing her to death.
I guess it's not your turn anymore.
I'm gonna say it's your turn.
And I see this happen.
Yes, you see this happen. And Bog's like, he kind of stands back.
It's like in my thigh.
She kind of cut you on your side.
Oh, it's like
She's kind of went like that.
Can I frostbite?
I want you to understand, if you step in, Bog's going to turn around and
But
find
he
out.
said it's over.
He said it's over. She didn't.
True.
So whatever you do is going to I'm just giving you that heads up now. If you do something, it could provoke an attack from someone else. Everybody is like, "Ah, It's on again. Bog is going to step back again. So what do you want to do? I told you guys we're going to have fun this week.
This girl is not living.
You are poisoned, so you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls.
Then I'm
I'm
gonna
going
roll
to
damage.
thaumaturgy the crowd to be 500,000.
Sounds good. It's really loud in here.
I'm gonna move the 25 last feet.
You're
Okay.
Well,
He's invisible.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, that's fine.
You might have
I gotta
to
peek.
stealth.
I gotta see what's going on.
You might have to stealth, which you shouldn't have a problem with. But
She'll get another attack on you afterwards,
Why?
and then you'll get your attack. She took a surprise round.
okay.
You're not up with me yet.
oh, I'm the
Not even close. You've had one turn down here to my.
I moved
multiple.
70.
How many feet have you moved total? 150 or 200?
It was like over
She
200,
was,
wasn't it?
he was
It's I
50
think
feet
it's
away.
I think it's like 200 feet you've moved. And you're moving the last 50, so it's
No,
about,
25. You said I was 25 away.
yeah, but you moved the last. It's about 250 feet you've gone,
Okay.
and I think that's what it was. I think that's what I read. It might be more actually, but I'm
It's 250.
whatever. You've only
Only
moved
250. You've already said it. There you go. Ruling.
We'll see. We'll see.
I had a lot of turns under here before you.
It doesn't. I don't think it actually gives me a distance
But-
here. So
Because
it could be 500 for all I care.
Why is there a mini on the floor?
Go ahead and you moved up.
I moved up the 25 to
Because
take a
it
peek.
fell when he poured it them all out.
Nobody. These as you get up to peak, you see some very tall-looking dudes. They kind of seem to be. They've got
So what
a
would they-
lizard's head. You've seen these guys before. You've seen lizard men before. Oh, you don't need to take any.
I
There's
just need to see where they are.
you only see 3 right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 4.
You only see 3 right now
Okay.
standing there.
And what are they doing?
They seem to be waiting just inside the mouth, or just right at that edge of the mouth, at the edge of what you seem to think is the tunnel from the
Yeah, I
here
wrote that.
emerges in a spot nearby that is screened by trees and brush from the camp.
No.
As you
I wrote that
approach,
because I wrote something out and I won.
you can hear these voices, these dead these bestial growling voices, murmuring voices that you've determined to be lizard men. And that's what you see. You see these bushes and stuff like that, and you see these 3 lizard guys.
How close together are they?
They seem to be standing about 8 or 9 feet apart. They're just kind of waiting. They're on the watch.
They're on the watch.
Yeah, they're looking for people. They're staying hidden
Right.
inside the bushes that are outside the.
So like this is like there's bushes in front of the.
There's bushes in front of this opening, and they're kind of hiding. But you can kind of see them through the bushes a little bit.
Is there anything else in this? And like the cave just ends, or is it like a bigger?
It opens up. Yeah, it's gonna end. Yeah, it ends. It kind of seems to slope a little bit upwards towards the surface, kind of coming out the side of a mound, with bushes in front of it.
Yeah. And there's 3 of them there. Am I smart or am I stupid? Do I? And they look draconian, so I know what.
They look like the lizard folk you fought before.
They're not kobolds.
You fought these guys before.
I did fight them before. What else am I going to do? I'm going to fireball them. I can get them all together.
By all means.
We'll see how dumb this was.
Okay, just hold on, because you've caught me. You've caught me unawares.
Your invisibility.
I'm invisible. Yeah, my invisibility will go away. But they also, I mean, you roll a dex save, but I would think it would, your call, I would think it would be disadvantaged because they have no idea it's coming. But it's up to you.
I would think it's
I'm gonna give them their deck save
Okay.
because they're watching, they're waiting,
It's really hard.
Yeah, but they wouldn't see it coming though,
And upside
because
down.
they don't know she's there, so it'd be a sneak attack.
Did I do that right? I think I made. I don't know if I did that right.
No, your L's are backwards.
Okay, L's.
And for me, I only know that somebody's been in this room. I don't know
Should just
who.
wrote lines.
I love this. I love when it goes absolutely sideways on me. This is awesome. Okay, roll.
No, you have to roll.
What do I need? A deck save?
You have to do. Wait a sec. You just rolled a 6. Port.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh shoot.
10, 25, 28.
28.
28 points of damage to each of them.
You emoliate the trees. You burn these guys, but they are like,
They're all still living.
hello, my baby. Hello, my dog. Hello, my ragtime gal. And they're like, they don't know where it's come from. They're not dead. They're severely injured, and they run like mofos. They're away from you, so you're not going to get an attack of opportunity. They're not close enough.
No, Eddie still gets an attack though.
They're gone. Like they're going to move their full. They're going to move their full speed, and they are jumping into the swamp.
Their tails are kind of crispy.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like a total nope, 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 nope. But you heard these guys good. Yeah, they were seriously injured. You can hear the boom. Boom. These guys can't because, let's face it.
500,000 people.
We are the boom. Here comes the boom.
Which brings us back to you and me.
I've
And
had
me
the
and you.
dice sitting.
Oh, wait,
me?
you. What do you want to do? You can hear the boom.
Well, I'm gonna.
As a matter of fact, you don't just hear the boom, you see the flash.
Dang.
Way down the hallway.
Okay, well.
And you see the outline of, as you see the flash, you see the outline of
Two figures.
a small creature and some sort of creature that you can see the light come through.
Okay. Well, from the bottom of the ladder, I moved 70 feet. So then I'm gonna do my 3 movements, like for my movement, my action, and my cunning action,
Yeah.
which is 105 feet.
That sounds good.
And in total, I will have moved 175 feet down
Yeah.
that tunnel.
You can see the outline of Quill and her ghastly
So-
little
Yeah.
Her
You can see-
ghastly ghoul.
her ghastly ghoul. Okay, my turn.
Their turn. Is she still
Is
attacking?
the
with
fight
dagger?
on again?
Oh, she's picked up her sword. Because he told her to pick up her sword.
Oh.
But she grabbed it.
I told her to sheath it, but no. She ain't gonna listen.
Guess what? She missed. But she knows she's on her last one, so she's going to use her action surge to attack one more time.
You filthy cheater.
That would be 16 plus 3, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Are you having it for me?
No, you'll.
So -3.
Yeah.
Yes, 22.
And you have disadvantage on all your attacks now.
You filthy cheater.
You killed my friend! You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? You're a murderer!
The only person I'm murdering tonight is you.
There you go.
I hit her.
You got a 12 plus.
7.
You hit.
This is 6 plus 8.
Man, you've rolled a 1 on that sucker like
I should stop
way
grabbing
too
this.
many times.
Yeah.
Here, how about I just...
I have like 8 other ones you could choose from.
What'd you roll?
I have
that was
a
9?
bunch too.
Yeah, she's still up, although she is, she's warbling good.
I think it's like the 4th time you rolled a 1 on it.
Yeah, I keep grabbing this one. No, I'm using these dice. I kept grabbing this
Don't
one.
use dice like that.
I should be
That's
using these.
horrible.
One of these. Other
That's like going to, like, that's like,
I want that bag.
that's like King Solomon's concubines.
These are all the factory rejects.
Yes.
No.
King Solomon's concubines.
I mean, the pound of Chessex dice that I put in there are the factory rejects.
Yeah,
But no,
See,
the
I
rest of
even
these
lost-
are
What are you doing?
Kid's best dice.
What are you
These
doing?
are the ones I use for the children that I DM for. What am I doing?
Yeah.
I want that bag.
I even
Okay, what are you doing?
Guess I'm
I even
going
lost my pound
to
of
go
Chessex
out
dice.
the,
or my pound of
follow
factory
the
rejects.
door.
I lost all.
See where it leads.
And she doesn't know
okay.
I'm coming up behind her.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm still a long ways away.
I
Doesn't
think I
matter.
actually
12.
know where they are. I think they're
Roll me
probably
a
in
stealth
the
check.
bag.
Cool.
We'll
So-
see.
What?
My stealth is plus 12.
I don't care.
Not 20.
Okay.
Not 20 plus 12.
So that's a 32.
32, no, not 20.
As you
Just roll
as you exit,
And not 32.
32.
you notice a trail that goes off into the swamp,
That's like double
Okay.
that.
and it's dark.
No, 2/3.
It's damp.
Three halves now.
And moving through it. Are you moving into the swamp?
No, I've only moved to the door of the
You
cave.
can fly.
How long?
You're You're at the door of the cave.
Yeah.
You were kind of
Handful of
at the
feet
door of the
down.
cave already with your last 25 feet.
Okay.
You immolated the trees and these
I'm good.
guys who were standing outside the cave.
Yeah.
Now there's a path. If you want to move onto the path, you can move
No, I'm
25
gonna
feet down
get
the
onto
path.
my broom,
Okay.
160.
and I guess I've already moved, so I don't. I'm just pulling my broom out.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
So-
In fairness, right? Because I've already moved, and my actual.
Well, what's your broom's movement?
50.
Well, if you moved the last turn to
Yeah,
the
okay.
the end. So if you want to get on your broom and move 50 out into the swamp, you can.
No, I don't think I want to move out into the swamp. I think I want to.
Because that's where the path goes.
Right, but what I think I want to do is I want to go up in the air, and I want to go back here to collect my party mates, to bring them back with me, because I don't think I want to go into the swamp by myself now.
Okay, fair enough.
She doesn't know I'm there yet. It's my turn.
No,
She's
I
gone.
moved 50 feet.
All of
up
a
in the
sudden,
air.
you see her get on the broom and go, gone. What are you doing?
Well, I didn't know she had moved.
Yeah, you just saw her move.
And I didn't know you were there, so I was going off from my buddies.
Okay, so from my 175 feet from the ladder, how much further do I have to go to the entrance of the cave?
80 feet.
80 feet. You can move
You
your
move-
whole
you-
105 feet to get there.
I just want to move 70.
Okay. You can see the entrance of the cave now. You can see the charred remains of bushes, and you can see there's still some bushes on fire a little bit.
And then, how much further would I have to go?
10 feet to the edge of the cave.
10. No. From there, I'm just.
Roll me an intelligence check.
I have to be the one to fight. This has been
So-
fun.
So I would have
then-
one shot her.
7.
Anybody
Okay,
else would
good
have done
enough.
it.
Thank you. What do you want to do?
From there,
You move 70 feet. You got a cunning action. Dash. That's all you have left.
I want to cunning action hide in the shadows.
Done. What are you doing? Oh, we're fighting. She's taking one more attack on you.
It's 10 o'clock. As
It is
well.
10 o'clock.
We gotta.
10 plus
I'd like to
3
get my food on my way
plus.
home.
She misses. Roll. You're at a disadvantage.
That is 8 plus 7.
15.
15.
That hits.
That should hit.
Moist.
Let's use this die. Either way, I'm killing her this time. Yeah, I'm definitely killing her this
So, what does it look like when you finally?
So,
How do you wanna do
Here's what I'm envisioning. She's battered and beaten, and her legs are cut, and everything about her does not embody strength. She kind of goes for a lazy, slash, and as she kind of does that, Ren Buckley just steps out of the way, comes down with his sword, right off her head.
Okay.
I'm a cleric. I can fix that.
It's not a full decapitation.
No, it's like a. I'm thinking
You do-
like I cut the jugular and
Yeah, there's this.
it goes. It kind of goes deep.
And she looks at you. She's like, yeah, and over she goes.
Upon seeing this, I end the thaumaturgy, and it's dead silent.
No, people are like. People
They're
are like,
bloodthirsty.
with that, gentlemen.
Heal me.
No. With that, we will say thank you. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight. We will. That's it. Only Captain Nemo, eh? You're awesome, buddy. Thank you so much for coming.
That was not mine.
I want to thank all of you guys for a great evening. I hope you had fun. And join us next time right here on Our Little D&D Game. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.